What is going on with the Game Fiends, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to take a look at a new demo of the week, and will it play? First of all, excuse the voice. I'm sick as a dog right now. I normally don't get sick, but this weather change out here in New Jersey, man, is just absolutely terrible. But this is a game I've had on my queue to do a demo of the week for a little while now. The game was originally supposed to come out May 6th. It is from the developer of Ruiner, a game that came out back in 2017. Another game I highly recommend. And actually, if you go to the PlayStation Store right now, you don't even need a PS Plus subscription. You can get the game for $1.99. Give it a shot, $2. What do you gotta lose? So what is Metal Eden? Metal Eden is a fast-paced sci-fi first-person shooter developed by Raycon Games and published by Deep Silver. It features a cybernetic soldier named Ashka on a suicide mission to rescue citizen cores from a deadly orbital city called Mobius. The game combines elements of Doom and Ghost Runner, emphasizing kinetic movement, high-powered weaponry, and acrobatic combat. So what is the combat gameplay like? As I've said, if you've played something like Ghost Runner, if you played something like Doom, any first-person game, as you see in here, you're going to be pretty familiar and at home on how this game works. However, there are a lot of different components here that make this stand out for me, and in my opinion, it makes the game so much fun. You get a jetpack, which actually gives you a double jump, a triple jump, and you can actually eventually down the line be able to sort of glide with an upgrade, because the game does have a bunch of upgrades, which is pretty awesome. But you're running on walls, you're picking up items, you're moving, sticking and moving. This game is very fast-paced. When you're fighting enemies, when you're in a group of a bunch of enemies, you gotta just keep moving. You can't just stand there, because there are things flying, there are things on the floor, there are things jumping up, coming after you. It is non-stop action, as you'll see here.
Incoming.
So as you saw there's a lot of mechanics going on. Also, you can only hip fire, as from what I know in the demo, so it's only hip fire and you can't point and shoot. So it's something you're gonna have to get accustomed to, but it actually, after a couple of playthroughs, it feels second nature. So you know, if you're concerned about that, it shouldn't be. It's not that bad at all. It actually works out well in the game.
The only way out is through.
So the world seems to be very linear. I like the design. The areas that you do fight enemies at seem to be very constricted, though kind of small, so you're very limited onto where you can go based on what I played in the demo. I don't know if there's going to be bigger areas down the road, but the overall aesthetics and the look of the game, I personally really like. I like the design of the weapons. I like the design of the enemies, you know, something different, something we really haven't seen before. So keep in mind that, as I said, these places are small and there isn't really a lot of places that you can go and hide. They expect you to constantly keep moving and shooting, moving and shooting.
Activating special cleaning technique. Give you a proper cleaning. The pain is over. For now. Good run, Hyper. Now let's get you back.
Dopamine administered. Rebuild. Plastics engaged. Backup frame check completed. Gyroplastics administered. Nom field balance check completed. Rebuild sequence complete. Warning. Receptors calibration in progress. Calibration complete. Hyper unit ready for briefing.
Such a tiny thing. Yet the power it holds never ceases to amaze me. The existence of every Mobius citizen is bound to it. Yours, mine. This is the seed of the project. Humans love shiny things, and so blinded by its awesome life-giving light, they failed to notice what was hiding in its shadow. I warned the others, but they wouldn't listen. I warned them of the erosion. They didn't see it until it was too late. It corrupted the other engineers and brought the project to a halt. Years passed, eons. Mobius is sick now, suffering from an erosion tumor. Eden is waiting for the cure, waiting for you, Aska.
Hyper unit ready for briefing. Remember, this is a rescue operation. Our target is a hive prison, sealed off by an erosion field. It's towering above the very center of Mobius. Disable the erosion field, find your way into the hive. Set the citizens free. Internal Defense Corps are subject to the engineers' orders, so remember, you are infiltrating hostile territory. They will send everything they have to stop us. Now that the surface elevator is open, you need to get to it as fast as you can, and descend to Vulcan, the defunct mining colony below Mobius City.
Find and retrieve the lost core memory file from one of the engineers. But no need to worry. It's been dead for a very long time.
Hyper unit, confirm your status.
Is something bothering you?
Just some noise in my core. Hyper unit, confirm your status. In the name of duty, courage, and truth, I will protect the citizens.
We are making progress. It is not by accident. It is by design.
Hyper unit is mission go. Prepare for deployment. Mission start in 3, 2, 1. Commencing orbital strike. Give 'em hell, Hyper.
So before I go into audio, man, how beautiful and awesome was that cutscene? That cutscene got me amped to want to play more. You can tell there was a lot of effort put into these sort of cutscenes, these storytelling moments, because man, that was absolutely awesome in my opinion. I love the look of it. I love the music. I love the sounds. The guns all sound really good, all very distinct. I tell you right now, if they come out for a vinyl for this, I'm 100% there, day one. Maybe they can get with Lace Records or Milan and collab to get this awesome soundtrack out here. But overall, the sound is really, really done well. I don't see any issues with it. The way the guns sound, they just sound natural. They sound good. They sound like they're doing damage. They sound powerful, which to me is very important, because if a gun sounds like it's going pew, pew, you know, in a game like this, it ain't gonna work out. It ain't gonna sound right. But even here, when you're jumping and running on the walls and all the environments, like all those sparks coming down, man, done really, really well. Audio-wise, really, really awesome. Performance-wise on PS5 Pro, no issues whatsoever. I didn't run into any type of bugs. I didn't run into any type of lag or slowdown whatsoever. But again, I can't honestly tell you what this runs like on PS5. I'm assuming it's probably going to run just as good. I don't see why not. I think this game is pretty optimized and looks and runs well. However, I do have a couple of gripes. One of my concerns is the dashing. I don't know if you can upgrade this more so in the later part of the game, but the dashing just seems like a little, you know, it can be tweaked. It doesn't seem like I'm dashing, it seems like I'm skipping. The other thing is the moving of the camera. When you move to the left and move to the right, there's like a slight, like you see that right there? It's almost like it moves and then it snaps into place to where you're looking. That definitely is a concern, and I believe that is one of the things why this game got delayed from its May 6th launch. I'm sure they're going to optimize it even more, but those are my two biggest concerns. I'm not 100% sure as to what other concerns other players had, but to me, everything else worked pretty good aside from those two things. The dash needs a little work, and also the movement to the side or left, you know, that whole snapping thing is a little weird, a bit awkward. So what do I think about the game? And of course, the most important thing as to why I do this demo of the week, will it play? If they fix some of the concerns I had, some of the concerns other players had, I think this game is overall extremely positive. A lot of things going on here with the gameplay, the mechanics, the music, the sound, the design. Just overall, I think it's a solid package. But the most important part, will it play?
Sight.
100% it will play. I look forward to getting a copy of the game, making my purchase, because I absolutely had a blast here and I want to see more. I want to play more of it. But how do you feel about it? If you play the demo or what you're seeing here, give me your opinions at the bottom here in the comment section. And if you made it this far into the video, thank you for watching. I appreciate your support. And if you like this type of content, don't forget to do what my beautiful goddaughter loves to say.
Like and subscribe.
Until the next one, keep on gaming.
Agile development and resource planning. What did we end up with? The biggest block of flats in the